Are you a reactor or a creator? This is the most important question you can ask yourself. And most people are living their entire lives as reactors without even realizing it. Let me explain the difference, because understanding this will completely change how you experience reality. A reactor is someone who constantly is responding to what's in front of them. Something happens, they react. Someone says something, they react. They see their bank account, they react. They look at their body, they react. They scroll through social media and they react. Their entire day is one long chain of reactions to external circumstances. A creator, on the other hand, is someone who constantly builds in their future regarding of what's happening now. They're not ignoring reality. They're not letting current circumstances dictate their energy, their thoughts, or their next move. They're asking themselves, what am I creating right now with this thought, this word, and this feeling? And here's the brutal truth. When you're reacting, you're creating more of what you're reacting to. When you react with anger, you're creating more situations that make you angry. When you react with lack, you create more scarcity. When you react with fear, you create more fear-based experiences. Your reaction becomes your creation, but it's unconscious creation. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains this perfectly. He says that most people wake up and immediately fall back into the same thoughts, same feelings, same reactions as yesterday. They're thinking about their problems, their limitations, their past, and by doing that, they're creating the same future as their past. They are reactors stuck in a loop. Viktor Franklin, who survived the concentration camps, discovered something profound. He said, between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. That space, that's where you shift from reactor to creator. Here's what I want you to start doing immediately, or try doing. Throughout your day, in the middle of your thoughts, conversations, and situations, ask yourself, am I reacting or am I creating right now? Am I reacting or am I creating right now? You're scrolling through social media and you see someone's success and you feel that pang of jealousy or inadequacy. Stop and ask yourself, am I reacting or am I creating? If you're reacting, you're feeling bad about the current circumstances and creating more of that feeling behind. If you're creating, you're using their success as inspiration, feeling excited about your own potential and generating the frequency of success. You check your bank account and it's lower than you want. You feel that anxiety, that stress, that not enough feeling. Stop and ask yourself, am I reacting or creating? If you're reacting, you're spiraling into lack consciousness and magnetizing more financial struggle. If you're creating, you're acknowledging what is while simultaneously holding the vision and feeling of abundance, which actually open doors for money to flow. Someone criticizes you or treats you poorly. Your first impulse is to get defensive, angry, or hurt. Stop a second. Am I reacting or creating? If you're reacting, you're giving your power away and lowering your vibration to match theirs. If you're creating, you're choosing to stay centered, recognizing this isn't about you and maintaining the energy of the person you're becoming. You're having a conversation with a friend who's complaining about everything. You start joining in, adding your own complaints, feeding the negativity. Stop. Am I reacting or creating? If you're reacting, you're matching their frequency and creating more to complain about. If you're creating, you're either shifting the conversation to a possibility or recognizing it's time to protect your energy. Neville Goddard taught us that you're always creating, whether you know it or not. Your dominant thoughts and feelings are forming your future reality right now. The question is whether you're creating consciously or unconsciously. Reactors create unconsciously, creators create intentionally. Here's what makes this so powerful. Every moment is a choice point. Every thought, every feeling, every word is either reinforcing your current reality or building a new one. When you become aware of this, when you constantly ask, am I reacting or creating, you reclaim your power. Abraham Hicks talks about this as the difference between responding to what is versus focusing on what you want. What is your current reality. It's what's in your bank account, your relationship status, your body, your circumstances. What you react to, what is, keeps going, what is. But when you create, you're focusing on what you're calling in, you're feeling it, thinking from it, speaking from it, being it, even when it still looks different. That's how you actually change what is, not by reacting to it, but by creating something new whilst it's still there. Think about it this way. A reactor looks at an empty canvas and says, there's nothing here. A creator looks at an empty canvas and says, what do I want to paint? Same blank canvas, completely different approach and a completely different outcome. A reactor wakes up and thinks about all their problems. A creator wakes up and visualizes their ideal day. A reactor checks social media and compares themselves. A creator uses social media intentionally or not at all. A reactor complains about what's wrong. A creator talks about what is possible. Eckhart Tolle teaches that most people are trapped in psychological time, always thinking about the past or the future and never fully present. Reactors live in psychological time. They're reacting to their past conditioning and worrying about their future problems. Creators, they live in the present moment, but use it consciously to build their future they desire. Here's the practice. Set alarms on your phone throughout the day. When they go off, check in with yourself. In this moment, am I reacting or creating? What am I thinking about? How am I feeling? Is this thought creating my desired future or recreating my past? When you're complaining, you're reacting. When you're worried, you're reacting. When you're jealous, you're reacting. When you're blaming, you're reacting. All of these responses to current circumstances that create more of the same. When you're visioning, you're creating. When you're grateful, you're creating. When you're inspired, you're creating. When you're taking aligned action, you're creating. When you're feeling the feelings of desired reality, you're creating. The shift from reactor to creator is a shift from victim to victor. It's a shift from effect to cause. It's a shift from powerless to powerful. And it happens in these micro moments throughout your day when you catch yourself and ask, am I reacting or creating right now? Wayne Dyer says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Reactors look at circumstances and let those circumstances determine their state. Creators determine their state and watch the circumstances shift to match it. For the next 30 days, make this your practice. In every situation, every conversation, every thought spiral, pause and ask, am I reacting or am I creating right now? If you're reacting, you have the power to shift. Take a breath, choose a different thought, feel a different feeling, speak different words. This is how you take your power back. This is how you stop being a victim of circumstance and become a conscious creator of your reality. This is how you stop recreating the past and start manifesting the future you actually want. So what are you, a reactor or creator? The answer is whatever you choose right now, in this moment. Choose wisely, choose consciously, and choose to create. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonates, drop me a heart to show you've made it to the end. These videos are made as a guide to help you reconnect with the knowledge kept within you. Take what resonates within you and release the rest. Follow the page for more content or buy my 100 Messages from the Universe book for daily guidance. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep shining your light.